All right, guys, what's up? Let's talk about slings. If you've been with us, you know that we have a working relationship with the company Sierra Tac. We've been manufacturing their sling for a couple of years, and it's because I really did think it was the best sling on the market. We started working on a new design. This rifle is equipped with the Reverso Sierra Tac sling, and you can see it has a nice pad on it. It is banded to the side. But the difference right off the bat is that the slider is at the front of the rifle. It is in its fully articulated mode and the slider is forward. That is because we reversed the direction. That's Reverso. Right now, my slider is all the way forward. If I want to tighten it, I pull it towards me. One of the benefits of this is if I'm just resting the rifle, if I'm, say I'm on a detail or something and I've been standing here, but then something does happen and I want to loosen it, I push it forward and now my hand's just at the front of the rifle instead of pulling it back and then resetting my hand. It's a minor detail, but it is something that I like about it. I've noticed when I'm on the range doing drills or whatever, it is much nicer to just have my hand up there. That issue we were talking about, the slider stowage, now it's at the front of the rifle, out of the way. When I fold this sling up and I stow it to the side of the rifle, nice and clean, right? The slider is stowed to the front, which is nice. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Another benefit of having the slider articulate in this way is that when I do put the rifle on my back, basically I am able to tighten this thing all the way up. If I take the pad off, I actually have like an infinity loop where I can articulate the slider as far as I want. And I'll show you on this non-padded. So I just took the pad off this one. So the pad is fully removable, but you can see the slider can go all the way to the other end of the sling, so you can tighten it up as much as you want. If you're doing a lot of like VBSS or something like that and you need to get the rifle on your back and it needs to be very tight, you can take the pad off of this and then now you have that infinity kind of loop where you can tighten it as much as you want. When you order a Reverso, you're going to get everything you need in the package. So you are going to get 2 QDs, you're going to get all the tri-glides, your sling pad, everything's going to be installed, and you're also going to get one of our rifle forend bands, so you can put that on your rifle and set it up and stow it correctly. One thing to note about this sling is that because the articulation is happening right here at the front, it does require some sort of hard metal attachment, right? So we include the QDs, which is my recommendation anymore when people are like, how should I attach my sling? There's very few jobs where I'm like, you should use something more of a permanent mount. Waterborne guys like to use something more substantial. So they might actually cord their sling to the rifle using like type 3 nylon or something so that it cannot come free because they obviously don't want to drop their rifle into the water. Why do I think QDs are the way? We talk a lot about rifles getting snagged, and the point of the sling is just to keep the rifle on your body. But if I need to get rid of the sling, I can just carry the rifle. So I never want to lose my rifle because of the sling. I want to be able to get the sling off. So if you can imagine, if this is stuck inside of a vehicle or something like that, I can just ditch the sling and take the rifle with me. Also makes the rifle easier sometimes to clean off of a casualty. If the sling is around him and he's laying on it, you can just click the QDs off, take the rifle, stuff like that. So having a way to ditch and jettison your sling quickly is something that I recommend. We're utilizing a X-Pack material on this. And right now we only have the colors that X-Pack offers. So we have multicam, beautiful. We have Ranger green, we have black, and we have coyote brown. Those are gonna be the launch colors that we have for the sling. There may be other colors later on, but at launch, those are the colors that you're going to see. Yeah, the Reverso Sling by Spirited Systems. Make sure you check us out on all of our other social platforms, X, Instagram, whatever. We're on all of them. We put out a lot of information there as well. So yeah, thanks for watching.